Jesus is at the very heart of Christianity. He is the Son of God. He came to earth to show us God's love. He did this in many ways. One way was through miracles. These incredible acts showed his power over nature, sickness, even death itself. Jesus' miracles weren't just for show. They were acts of love and compassion. They proved he was more than just a man. He was divine. Jesus' miracles offer us hope. They show us that God is powerful. He cares about our struggles. He wants to help us. When we read about the miracles, our faith grows stronger. We understand that nothing is impossible with God. Imagine being blind and suddenly seeing. This is what Jesus did for many people. He healed their blindness. He opened their eyes to a world they had never seen before. The blind man could now see the faces of loved ones. He could see the beauty of creation. This was a miracle. Jesus didn't just heal blindness, he healed all sorts of illnesses. He healed people who were deaf and couldn't hear the birds sing. He made the lame walk and dance for joy. He even healed people with leprosy, a painful skin disease. Jesus had compassion for the sick and suffering. His healing touch proved his love and power. One day, Jesus and his disciples were in a boat on the Sea of Galilee. A fierce storm arose with dark clouds and howling winds. The waves crashed over the boat, threatening to capsize it. The disciples were terrified, fearing for their lives. But Jesus was asleep, undisturbed by the chaos around him. They woke him up, crying out for help, their voices filled with desperation and fear. Jesus simply commanded the storm to be still, and it was. The wind died down instantly, the waves calmed to a gentle ripple. The disciples were amazed, their fear turning into awe. They had never seen anything like it. The power and authority Jesus displayed were beyond their understanding. Jesus also performed other nature miracles, each one more astonishing than the last. He fed a crowd of 5,000 people with just a few loaves of bread and some fish, multiplying the food miraculously. He walked on water, defying the laws of nature and leaving his disciples in awe once again. He even turned water into wine at a wedding feast, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. These miracles showed his authority over all creation, demonstrating his divine power and leaving a lasting impression on all who witnessed them. Section 4. Casting out demons, setting free. In Jesus' time, people believed that evil spirits could possess people. These spirits caused suffering and torment. Jesus had power over these evil spirits too. He cast them out, setting people free. There was a man possessed by many demons. He was known as the Gerasene demoniac. He lived among the tombs, crying out and cutting himself. When Jesus encountered him, he commanded the demons to leave. The demons obeyed. They went into a herd of pigs, which then rushed into the sea. The man was free at last, thanks to Jesus' power over evil. Section 5. Conquering death, offering hope. Perhaps the most amazing miracles of Jesus were his resurrection miracles, which showcased his divine power and authority. He brought people back to life after they had died, defying the natural order and astonishing everyone who witnessed these events. One such incredible miracle was the raising of Lazarus from the dead. Lazarus was not just any man, he was a dear friend of Jesus, someone he deeply cared about. Lazarus had been dead for 4 days, and his tomb was sealed with a heavy stone. When Jesus arrived at his tomb, he commanded Lazarus to come out, and miraculously, he did. Lazarus emerged from the tomb alive and well, a testament to Jesus' divine power. Jesus also performed another resurrection miracle by raising the son of a widow from Nain. This young man was her only son, and she was heartbroken, overwhelmed with grief. But Jesus, moved by compassion, approached her and offered comfort. He touched the funeral bier and commanded the young man to rise, and astonishingly he did. These miracles were not just acts of power, they were profound demonstrations of Jesus' authority over death itself. They offered hope for eternal life, a promise that death is not the end, but a new beginning. Section 6. The power of faith, the love of God. Jesus' miracles were not just amazing feats, they were powerful signs of his divine nature. They pointed to his divinity and his unique relationship with the Father. They showed his authority over all creation, from the winds and waves to the human heart. They revealed his deep love and compassion for us, his children. Through these miracles, we see God's heart and his desire to be close to us. He cares about our suffering and our pain. He wants to heal us, both physically and spiritually. He desires to set us free from fear, oppression, and anything that binds us. Jesus' miracles invite us to believe in him and his message of hope. They encourage us to trust in his power and love, knowing he can provide for all our needs. When we have faith, even the smallest amount, God can do amazing things in our lives beyond our imagination. He can calm our storms, both literal and metaphorical. He can heal our brokenness, restoring us to wholeness. He can give us hope for the future, no matter how bleak it may seem. Let us marvel at the miracles of Jesus, recognizing them as expressions of his love. Let us allow them to strengthen our faith and draw us closer to the heart of God, who loves us unconditionally.